I've been working on Bitcoin and the Clarity Act all weekend because it is obvious to me that there is a major turf war going on right now. But let me just give you a couple of things that I'm seeing right now that I think are really pertinent. First of all, Bitcoin self custody is completely preserved in this new regime or this proposed regime. It's probably the absolute best thing about the act. And I think what it's showing is that it is bipartisan because both sides of the aisle want to be able to withdraw their Bitcoin if the shit hits the fan, right? So I think that that's there. So that looks to be protected. It also looks to be your private keys will be protected, and it's very, very clear language. Um, and there's a lot of other things that are really kind of squirrely about it. First of all, the big thing, the big sticking point right now, if you're not aware, is that the banks, particularly like Bank of America, J.P. Morgan, do not want the world of stablecoins to pay out yield. So if let's say you bought $100 worth of a stablecoin and it yields 3%. Typically, the banks keep that, and they want to keep keeping it. Whereas Coinbase, if you have money on Coinbase and you own a stable coin, they will actually pay you that. So right now, it looks like the battle is pretty much between like Coinbase and the like and the big banks. But there's some kind of weirdness going in there too, because Kraken and some of the other exchanges like Robinhood are still behind what the other big banks are doing. So there's a lot of weirdness going on right now. It's really hard to tell what's going on. Um, Another thing I kind of surmise from this is that it's not really, really great for most altcoins and shitcoins in the long run. The way that they want to classify these tokens that are other than Bitcoin is pretty onerous. Now, I think there are 3 or 4 assets that might be um, exempt from this because there already were ETFs involved. So, like ETH, Solana, possibly SUI, I'm not sure there. But it looks like the ones that already have the ETFs might be exempt from certain types of filing requirements. So what that says to me is that any other uh, altcoin is going to probably face a lot more scrutiny than was originally thought. So that's something to keep in mind. Um, I do think that this does get done after going through this over and over and over. I think that this will get done at some level. There will be some type of compromise. But the biggest thing that to take away I have from all of this is that it is very clear that self-custody, which is really the reason why I'm in this asset class, will be protected at almost every single angle. So that's a little summary. I'll be doing lives over the next, couple weeks as this goes through, but I'm really getting a sense right now that this is going to go through and it's going to be actually the best possible outcome for Bitcoin.